I came off 5 medications in February 2024. Been on statins for 11 years, asthma inhaler for 46 years, allopurinol for 10, antihistamine for decades. 14 months later, still off them. 0 supplements, not even vitamin C. And vitamin C is the poster child for supplement marketing, right? Billions of pound industry built on a 1970 book by Linus Pauling, 2-time Nobel Prize winner, chemistry, peace, brilliant scientist. New factories had to be built to keep up with demand. The vitamin C industry exploded, still going today. Here's the problem. He was wrong. 50 years of clinical trials later, extensive research consistently shows vitamin C will not stop you catching a cold. It might help you get over it 8% quicker. That's a few hours if you're ill for a few days. And here's my proof. I'm off all my meds, no supplements, and my bloods are better now than when I was medicated. If vitamin C was the answer, I'd have bought it. I didn't need it. Here's why. February 2024, sat in my GP's office, nervous. I'd lost 3 stone by then, 4.5 by the time I'd finished, 18/6 fasting for quite a lot of it, non-UPF eating, daily fermented foods, energy was up, sleep was fairly solid, inflammation was down, and I wanted to stop my meds, all of it. I expected a pushback, warnings, you can't just stop statins, your asthma will come back. Gout flares without allopurinol. He looked at my weight chart, my fasting routine, my energy levels. Said, let's try it. I'll monitor closely. Monthly blood tests for a couple of months. If anything worsens, we'll restart. Stop them all. 5 medications, gone. March 2024. 1 month later, first blood test came back. Cholesterol, 7, down from 8 in December while I was on the statins. LDL, 4.7, down from 5.6 on statins. Triglycerides, 2.3, down from 2.6. GP looked at the screen. Your lipids are better now than when you were medicated. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. 11 years of statins hadn't fixed my cholesterol. They'd masked the problem, made it worse actually. 1 month of fixing insulin resistance, better results, no pills. April 2025, 14 months off all my meds, HbA1c 37, lowest in 13 years. Out of pre-diabetic range, ALT, liver enzyme 23, lowest ever, was 69 on statins. Liver stress, CRP, inflammation marker 1, near 0 inflammation, 0 gout flows, 0 asthma symptoms, 0 allergy issues. And I didn't take a single supplement. No vitamin C, not vitamin D, not omega-3, not probiotics, just food, whole foods, fermented foods. 30 to 40 plants per week, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir. My GP's response, bloody hell, what have you been doing? Same thing Professor Daniel Davis would tell you. Your immune system doesn't need boosting, it needs balance. Supplements won't fix a broken system. They'll just sit there, doing nothing, or worse, creating toxicity. Your body tightly regulates vitamin levels. Excess isn't helpful, it's actually stressful. And vitamin C, the poster child for supplement marketing, won't stop your cold. Clinical trials have been done and proven it. 8% recovery, that's the best you'll get. If you're ill for 3 days, you'll save 6 hours. It's not worth the money, not worth the hype. I've spent decades thinking I needed pills to be healthy, statins for cholesterol, allopurinol for uric acid, inhalers for breathing, antihistamines for allergies. Turns out I needed food, real food, diverse food, fermented food. Fix the inputs, the outputs will sort themselves. 14 months, still off medication, still no supplements, and my GP's monitoring me annually now, not monthly, not quarterly, annually, because the data's stable, the system's working. So why does Professor Daniel Davis say vitamin C won't stop your cold? Because that's what the clinical trials show. Linus Pauling, brilliant scientist, 2 Nobel Prizes, cherry-picked his data. He published a book, boom, vitamin C, boom. But he was wrong. Multiple randomized control trials since then. Thousands of participants. The conclusion's clear. Vitamin C does not prevent colds. It might reduce cold duration by 8%. 8 hours if you're ill for 4 days, not prevention, mild symptom reduction. And only in people who take it regularly, not just when they feel the cold's coming on. Professor Davis explains the mechanism. Your immune system is balanced, not boosted, not suppressed, balanced. When you supplement excessively, you're asking your body to work harder. Regulate levels, excrete excess, deal with toxicity. Your body knows how much it needs. A normal, varied diet provides it. Unless you're malnourished, genuinely deficient, supplementation doesn't help. And in some cases, it harms. High dose vitamin C, your body excretes most of it. Vitamin A, toxicity risk if overdosed. Iron can cause oxidative stress if you're not deficient. Calcium, linked to increased heart disease risk in supplement form. Professor Davis' message, balance over boosting. Your immune system fights infections, kills cancerous cells, regulates inflammation every day without you noticing it. It doesn't need a boost, it needs support. Sleep, real food, low stress, movement, not pills. Now there is an exception. Vitamin D, UK government recommends it. Clinical trials have showed a 22% reduction in autoimmune disease risk for people over 67 who supplemented. That's one legitimate supplement because most of us in the UK are deficient, not enough sunlight, especially October to March. So vitamin D, fine. Take it if your GP recommends it. But vitamin C, multivitamins, immune boosting blends, save your money. Professor Davis is clear. If you're eating a reasonably balanced diet, deficiency is rare. And if you are deficient, a blood test will show it. Your GP can prescribe what you actually need, not a blanket multivitamin, a targeted intervention. I had my bloods done 4 times in 14 months, 0 deficiencies flagged except ferritin iron storage, which dropped during extended fasting. It's now been addressed without doing anything, no supplements, just good food after the 21-day fast. But vitamin C, fine. B, vitamins, fine. Magnesium, fine. Food did the job. Here's what you do. Stop buying vitamin C unless your GP's told you you're deficient, which is rare. You won't need it. Instead, eat whole foods, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, fermented foods. Diversify. 30 different plants per week. Get your bloods done annually if you're healthy, more often if you're managing a condition. Ask your GP for a full panel. Vitamin D, B12, ferritin, folate. See what's actually low. Supplement only what's deficient. And only under GP guidance. Don't guess. Don't self-prescribe based on a wellness influencer Instagram post. Test. Supplement strategically. Retest. I came off 5 medications without needing supplements because I fixed the system. Fasting lowered my insulin. Non-UPF eating reduced my inflammation. Fermented foods rebuilt my microbiome. Sleep regulated hormones. Movements improved insulin sensitivity. The pills weren't needed and vitamin C never crossed my mind. If you're currently taking supplements, just in case, multivitamins, immune boosters, high dose C, ask yourself, do I actually need this or am I just hoping? Hope's expensive, evidence is free. Get your bloods done, see what's real. Supplement what's proven deficient. Everything else, food. If you want to understand how I came off medication safely, I've got a full timeline in the Rhythm Club. Blood test, GP consultation, month by month data. Links in the description. And this is critical. Never stop medication without GP supervision. I had monthly blood tests for 3 months, then annual. Close monitoring, safety net. Data-driven decisions. This is educational content, it's not medical advice. Speak to your GP before changing your fasting pattern, diet or medication. But if you're wondering whether you need that vitamin C supplement, Professor Daniel Davis says no. The clinical trials say no, and I'm 14 months off 5 medications without it. Food first, pills last.